Club World Cup heat very dangerous, Fernandez. Chelsea midfielder Enzo Fernandez said he has felt dizzy while playing in very dangerous heat at the Club World Cup in the United States. The 24-year-old has featured in all 6 of Chelsea's matches en route to the final against Paris St-Germain in New Jersey on Sunday. 3 of Chelsea's games were played in temperatures described as extreme heat, with local weather warnings urging people against involvement in strenuous physical activity or being outside. In New Jersey, where Sunday's final takes place, temperatures have reached 38 degrees in recent days. Manager Enzo Maresca has complained it is impossible to have a normal training session because of the heat, despite reaching the final of the lucrative and newly expanded tournament. When asked about the experience of playing at the Club World Cup, Fernandez said, "Honestly, the heat is incredible. The other day I had to lie down on the ground because I was really dizzy. Playing in this temperature is very dangerous, it's very dangerous. Moreover, for the spectacle, for the people who come to enjoy the stadium, for the people who watch it at home. The speed of the game is not the same, everything becomes very slow." Players and managers have also complained about afternoon kickoff times throughout the tournament, which are designed in part to help TV audiences in Europe and Africa watch matches at convenient times. Fernandez, who is likely to be in Argentina's squad at the 2026 World Cup across North America, added, "Well, let's hope that next year they change the schedule, at least so that it remains a beautiful and attractive football spectacle, right?" PSG manager Luis Enrique said it is not good for the show before their 4-0 semi-final win over Real Madrid on Wednesday. Chelsea defender Levi Colwill added, "Some places have been really hot, the last round was hot and I was stuck watching it and I was thinking, wow, this is so tough. I felt bad for them but they managed it really well." Earlier this month, Players Union FIFPro said it believed that Chelsea's game vs Tunis in Philadelphia should have been delayed or postponed because of the heat. On Thursday, former Germany striker Jurgen Klinsmann, now on FIFA's technical study group, recalled punishing conditions in Dallas during the 1994 World Cup in the United States, but said teams must adapt. "The heat is difficult. If you play in 90 Fahrenheit, 32 degrees heat then you are going to suffer," Klinsmann said. "I played in Dallas at 120 degrees, 49 degrees, and I was dying. We were leading 3-0 at halftime, then South Korea came back and made it 3-2 and if we had been on the pitch for another 5 minutes it would have been 3-3. But do I go to Qatar like Germany and complain and bring karma and then go home early? The teams here now and the teams here next summer who get the draw here in July and July next summer will have to adapt." On the heat last week, FIFA said, heat conditions are a serious topic that affect football globally. At the Club World Cup some significant and progressive measures are being taken to protect the players from the heat. For instance, cooling breaks were implemented in 31 out of 54 matches so far. Discussions on how to deal with heat conditions need to take place collectively and FIFA stands ready to facilitate this dialogue, including through the Task Force on Player Welfare, and to receive constructive input from all stakeholders on how to further enhance heat management. In all of this, the protection of players must be at the center. Subscribe now for the latest updates on the Club World Cup and global football news.